Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm here with Mike Williams. Mike drove over from Santa Barbara this morning. Say hi.
Hi, welcome.
And Mike wanted to see some of these cool places out in the country and get away from the coast. He said it's
Fogged in completely.
fogged in completely at Santa Barbara. We don't have to worry about that except December and January here in Bakersfield in this area. It's nice and sunny today. He's appreciating the warmth and the blue skies and a few trains and some open country. And so come on along. Let's see what happens today. Right up here between Waylong and Marcel. Eastbound BNSF coming through. Right here where the west end of Marcel used to be. I'm here with Mike Williams there. He drove over from Santa Barbara. Having a good day of conversation, talk about a lot of things, and showing Mike some of these out-of-the-way places. But what I'm doing right here right now is I'm trying to figure out exactly where Tunnel 11 used to be. I was told by two different historians that it was right here, but it wasn't. There's a picture of Tunnel 11, of a train going through Tunnel 11 in John Signor's Tehachapi book. I never paid that much attention to it until the other day. I got to looking at it, and it actually appears that it might have been right there. The hills in the background, the mountains in the background, I should say, in that direction look the same, but they're further away. But the curve, the train was going down, and the curve was to the right, going down the hill. So this is definitely the wrong place for that. But I will get this figured out. And after I posted the piece on the correction of tunnels 12 and 13, I had quite a few people that told me about some of the old topo maps and stuff, things that I was unaware existed because it's just not my world. But sound yucky. But I don't know, maybe I'll start looking at some of that kind of stuff just out of curiosity for other places. But yeah, I can get that figured out. I'll do a correction piece on that too, because I believe this is where I said Tunnel 11 was. But as I've said before, I only have the information I have, and I hope that folks out there with the real information share that stuff and don't just wait for folks like me to make mistakes so they can correct it. All right, see what happens next. All right, we didn't even get out of here. We were still looking for the for Ashley Pettit. I'm sure she has seen that locomotive, but I'll send a video capture of that to her in case she hasn't seen that crossed out BNSF with that CEX on it. But yeah, we got to looking around at the backgrounds and everything, and sure enough, well, where we were a minute ago, I shot that last train from, that is where Tunnel 11 was. So the historian, both of them that I spoke to about that, were correct. I'll put that picture in here too. Check that out yourself. According to the information I have, this photograph was taken in 1940. And I will go up to that spot and take a photograph of it now. Because of the overabundance of trees up on the side of that hill, I could not get the same vantage point. Don't know if I'll catch a train going through that because I don't know when the next one's going to be coming through. I'm not going to sit here and wait for it. This train was in the siding at Roland. When we drove by that on the freeway, you can look down. When you go by the scales, the truck scales on 58, if you look to the other side, you'll see the tracks leading up to the east end of Roland, or the south end, or whatever. And there you can see the train coming through the excavation at the top of the loop. Tunnel 10 is behind those trees right there. Uh-oh. Well, doesn't appear to be slowing down. Sounded like he was, I don't know. Sounded like he was going to slow down, but don't really look like he is. Woo! Forgot to put my earplugs in. Yeah, he's slowing down a little bit, but he's not coming to a stop, at least not yet. Nah, he's trucking right along. Or railroading right along. Alrighty then. Alright. Up here at Tunnel 2 again. Let me catch one up here before we head back into town. We went up to Tehachapi. Took Mike up to the Depot Museum. Looked around up there a bit. Got here at Tunnel 2 just in time for this guy to come snaking his way down. Not a very long train. Less than take this opportunity to put up my URLs for my PayPal and my Patreon account. If you can help the channel out that way, I'd sure appreciate it. See Caliente Creek Canyon up there. Kern Canyon, if for those of you who saw my video on the Kern watershed after the rain we had, and the GoPro stuff that I did coming down the Kern Canyon, Highway 178 is now closed, and will be closed indefinitely as the river has started undermining the road in a couple of places. So the road over into Kern Valley from Caliente, the Lions Trail, Caliente Bodfish Road, whatever you want to call it, has a lot more traffic on it than usual. It's weird to see that many cars on it, that much traffic. They're not all cars. But you're not going to see any semis or anything on that road, and that's good because it is not capable of having long vehicles of any sort on it. Some of the curves on that road are literally tight 180-degree turns, quite a few. I feel for the folks that live up in the Kern Valley, if they want to go to Bakersfield now, down the Kern River Canyon, it's about maybe a 45-minute drive. Going over the Lions Trail, probably an hour and a half at least. They can go over the Western Divide down into through California Hot Springs. I guess that road's still open. I haven't heard that it's not. And there again, that minimum an hour and a half. Or they can go out the alternate route that Caltrans has put up, is taking Highway 58 out through Tehachapi to Highway 14 north of Mojave, then going north on 14 to Inyokern, and then back up 178 from the backside through South Lake and the bottom end of the lake, or the top end of the lake, I should say. But yeah, real hassle for folks that live up there, or people who have to get up there for any reason. But anyway, you can see the train over there going into Tunnel 1. All right. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop me comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpullet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we'll see you all later.